Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's a 2-day halacha for Friday the 18th of January, and also for Sunday the 20th of January, while I'll be traveling over the weekend. So here's your halacha for Friday. A couple of things that you need to know when stepping up to the Torah for an aliyah. First of all, the Bal Koreh, the one who's reading the Torah, will show you the place where you're going to be reading. That's just like holding the esrog, getting ready for the mitzvah right before you do it. He'll show you the spot that you're going to be reading. It's appropriate, it's not a must do, but it's appropriate to kiss the spot, not by touching it with your fingers, of course, but by just either dragging very lightly your talus string over it, or very lightly the belt of the Torah over that spot, because we don't want to touch the writing with our fingers. You also don't want to rub too vigorously over any of the letters so that they don't become rubbed out, because all the time, whenever that aliyah starts, someone will be rubbing that spot. So just very gently touch the spot, or touch the white space right next to it with a tzitzit string or something of the sort. Kiss the tzitzit string or the Torah belt, and that of course shows a fondness for the mitzvah, and that you know that you're going to be reading, the Bal Koreh, the reader, is going to be reading for your aliyah from that spot. Then you're ready to start saying Baruch Hu, and when saying Baruch Hu, it's not appropriate to look into the Torah, because that gives the impression to the audience that you are actually reading the bracha from the Torah, and that's not proper. There are no brachas written in the Torah, and it's bad to give that impression to anybody. So make sure to look away and not be looking at the actual writing of the Torah while reciting Baruch Hu and the bracha and all of that. Okay, that's your halacha for Friday. And right here, right now, start your halacha. You can listen to this on Sunday. Here's your halacha for Sunday, the 20th of January, and it is: what should you do while reciting that bracha? Well, some people roll the Torah shut. That way you're clearly not looking into the Torah, because the Torah has been rolled shut, and then you recite the brachos while the Torah is rolled shut, and then you open it back up right at the end of your brachos. That's one option. Another option that some people do is they just close their eyes while reciting the bracha, and then you're certainly not giving the impression that the brachos are written there, because your eyes are closed and you're not even looking in the Torah during that reading. So that's another option. Third option is to leave the Torah open. With option 2, you also were able to leave the Torah open. With option 3, you leave the Torah open and you just look to the side, or down at the little chart where the brachas are written on the shulchan, on the table, but it's clear that you're not looking into the Torah while reciting those brachas. Okay, then when the brachas are ended and the Bal Koreh is reading, make certain to be following along with him. You can't space out and look at the people. Then you have to be following along, looking at the words that he is reciting. That's how the Torah reading is done. He's your reader. He's reading it for you, but you need to be looking at it and reading along silently, or a little above silently, along with him while he's doing the reading. And that way he's your mouthpiece, but you are clearly reading along with him. Thanks for logging on, and log on again on Sunday night into Monday, when we'll have brand new halachas for you. Have a great Shabbos. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.